Hiya, babes, and welcome back to another phenomenal, fantastic, amazing, wondrous, will slap you right in the face with hilarity episode of Thanks for Stopping By, your favorite podcast, my favorite podcast. Hell, it's your dog's favorite podcast. It's the podcast that never sleeps, never stops, never quits. Oh man, welcome back to the pod. Hey, you guys want to know a secret? Do you want to know something? Listen, if I tell you this secret, you can't say anything. You can't tell anyone. Not your best friend, not your family, not even your diary, not even your dog that will also hear this because it is their favorite podcast as well. The secret is I moved. And once again, the pod has another background. Baby, let's go. We never stop. We never stop changing the background. It's just been a fact. I always point it out for some reason. I probably should stop doing that because it draws more attention to how long it's been since I've uploaded. But that's not important. That's not what you're here for. You're here to hear me speak. Why is that? To be honest, I don't know. But yeah, it's been a minute since I did the pod because I, A, moved, and B, have started a new job recently. So it's been a very busy couple of weeks, if you will. We'll say that. We'll say couple of weeks. But I finally had the time to sit down and record. Don't want to promise any kind of upload schedule again, but you know, I want to record when I can. I finally have I have an office. I have an office for the podcast. I have all my stuff in the background. It's great. I need to get something to cover this window because holy shit, it is so horrifically bright. But yeah, we have an office now, which is really great because I'm now no longer recording in my living room. I have a dedicated recording space, which is fantastic. And yeah, so that has been the big crux. I don't know even where or when the last episode was. I don't know what's taken place since. But the things of importance, because of this new dedicated recording space, like I said, I have been able to do something that I've done it in the past, but wanted to do for a really long time, which was start a Let's Play channel. And I know what you must be thinking. You're thinking, Salem, we know you've plugged your Let's Play channel, Bruja Babe, right? Incorrect. Wrong. You clearly don't. You're not a real fan. Get out. No, but for real, a while ago I tried to start that gaming channel, Bruja Babe, which is still up. It has 4 videos, which are actually quite good. I like them. But I just didn't really upload on there much. But I started a Let's Play channel with my partner Lee, who has been on the podcast. He was on our last episode talking about Gabagool, and taking a personality test. And yeah, we started an actual official, Let's Play style channel called Coffin Drop, and I'm so excited about it. I'm super proud of it. We've actually uploaded a bunch, so you should go check it out. We have a full completed series already for you to watch. We played a game live on stream called Detention. It's a horror game. It was super fun and really cool and very intense. But it was a lot of fun. We played it on stream, and then I, rather than just doing a VOD highlight or just posting the VODs all together, I cut them up into individual Let's Play episodes. And it was really fun, and it was really cool. Yeah, we had such a blast doing that that we wanted to keep making more stuff. So, excuse me. So, as of currently right now, we are right in the middle of our Batman Arkham Knight, fucking hell, our Batman Arkham Asylum playthrough, which is a blast. I've played the shit out of those. Lee had never played them before, so it's really fun to like watch him go through it for the first time, and see someone's first experience who like doesn't know the shit about the game. So yeah, it's really cool. And I'm very proud of that series. So go watch it. And subscribe so you can get daily uploads, baby. We are really a traditional Let's Play channel. We're doing daily uploads. I haven't done it since I've moved into this house. But I was doing streaming. I have the whole setup and everything, and it was really fun, but we have to get another like router or like a Wi-Fi extender, because our office is at the very back of the house. And the Wi-Fi is shit in this part of the house. So I don't want my stream to run at 2 frames a second and you can watch me play video games in still images. So once we get that, I'll hopefully be back to streaming like a couple nights a week, which I really would love to do because streaming was really fun. Yeah, man. That's it content-wise, baby. Been making that sweet content. Been making that gaming content, okay? I have dyed my hair approximately 17 times. And now it is blue for a while because apparently blue is really hard to get out of your hair. So, once I made the decision to do Coraline hair, that was a decision that is now an official decision for like a long time until I feel like bleaching my hair or growing it out enough to change it. No, I like the blue. My hair is still long, by the way. It's just up in a bun, because it was in my face all day. But yeah, it's fucking hot as shit. Okay, listen for a quick second here. My office is wonderful. First of all, I've talked about it in content before. I'm sure I've talked about it in early episodes of the podcast that one of my biggest dreams in life is to have an office. And that's like all I've ever wanted out of life. And I finally have one, and it's incredible. So I don't want to sound like I'm complaining, because I'm not. My office is beautiful, and I love it. If it was a person, give it a big old kiss. Give it a big old smooch. It's hot as shit in here. It doesn't help that I'm 2 inches from the giant window where the sun is beating directly into my ass. But yeah, it's very hot and I'm dying. So yeah, hot, bad Wi-Fi, but we stand her anyway. We love this office. I've got all my things. All my things are up. Including my microphone stand is just there in the background, which I didn't notice before. Oops, I forgot to take. Oh, you know what? Also, so we have shit all over this office. Some of you can't see, obviously, but directly to my right, one of the things that is Lee's is a poster, and it's like one of those really artsy font posters of like they take like a vine and make it all crazy. And it's the fucking she came down, she wore a crown and she came down in a bubble like that, the Wicked Witch of the East, bro, like that vine. Classic. We all love that vine. It's iconic. And I thought I knew all the words, as did everyone, until looking at this poster when I first came over here. And I was always under the impression, and I'm sure I'll get gassed in the comments because of this, because everyone's going to be like, how did you not know that? I'm not a very smart person, if you haven't been able to tell. So, and I can't hear very well. So, there was no subtitles, there was no captions on the Vine, because it's now Vine works. So, I was always under the impression that it was, she wore a crown and she came down in a bubble dog, like DOG, or for some people, DAWG, as I type it in text form. Apparently that is incorrect, and I'm very upset about this information. Apparently, he says she wore a crown and she came down in a bubble dug, as if the person he is talking to's name is Doug. And you know what? To be fair, I still don't believe it. The proof is right in front of me. That you've shown me the evidence, and I still don't believe you because I thought something else, so I'm right. You know? Like, that's what's in my head. So I could look at this poster every day, which I do for hours on end. It is directly in my line of sight. And yet, I will still always say she wore a crown and came down in a bubble, dog. Grow up. And you can't stop me. You can try. I wouldn't recommend it. Fucking I just had to get that out. I've been staring at this fucking poster for so long now. And I needed to tell somebody because obviously it's Lee's, so he disagrees with me, and it does say Doug. And he's right, but also he's wrong. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Fucking Doug, dude. Fucking Doug. Absolutely not. Another big thing. I did want to talk about this on the pod. I don't know why I'm saying it's so dramatic. It's a cool thing. I finally got to be a part. For those of you who might not know, I myself am a professional wrestler. I've been wrestling for a while now. I love it. Talk about it on the show a lot. And I also am a trans person. I'm part of the queer community. And one of the big shows that involves both of those things is a show called Effie's Big Gay Brunch, which is a super cool show that has a ton of amazing queer talents put on by GCW and the wrestler Effie. They do it every, however long in between them. I don't know the exact time, but they've put on a few now, and I finally got to be a part of one, and it was fucking sick, dude. It was fucking fantastic. I got to be a part of Effie's Big Gay Brunch LA, because WrestleMania was in Los Angeles this year. It was in Hollywood. So I was invited to come down and wrestle. I was in a 5-on-5 match, which sounds like a lot, but it was fucking incredible. It was insane to be in a single match with that many talented people. And just fuck, man, I've been on a lot of amazing, really fun shows, and I continue to do really amazing, fun shows, and just the environment at brunch was unmatched. It was such a fucking cool locker room and such a fun environment. I've never been on a show that has breezed by that quick. We were I think we were second. No, we were third to last. And shit, it felt like watching the show before the match. It felt like the first bell rang, and then in 10 minutes it was time for us to go on. The show just breezed by because it was such a blast, and such a fucking cool locker room to be a part of. And so many people I know, and are friends with were there and were a part of it. And so many people I'd never met before were a part of it. And I got to meet these people and get to know them. It was fucking sick, dude. I'm really happy with my match and my performance. And Everyone's matches were a fucking blast to watch, and then going back and rewatching the show was really fun. And you can buy it on Fight TV, and it's well worth it because that show was absolutely fucking incredible. And yeah, man, it was a cool experience to be on. I really hope I get to be on more of them. So if you want to see me on more Big Gay Brunches, make some noise about it. And yeah, man, it was a fucking blast, dude. It was such a fun time. Cool to have my first WrestleMania weekend experience, even though, I know it wasn't the traditional one because most people have 20 shows in 4 days. I just had the one that I drove up for. But it was worth it, man. Like, just getting to be in that environment, and the venue was awesome. It was the Ukrainian Culture Center in Los Angeles. Walking in and seeing just the whole thing was like, holy shit. I'm gonna wrestle here in several hours. I was so fucking early. I was the first person there. And yeah, just fucking being a part of it, and the fans are absolutely nuts, and they're so passionate, and they want to support everyone, and they're so into it. That crowd was hot as shit. I felt like we could just raise our hands and the crowd would explode. And I got a Abigail chant. I was like, what the fuck? So I was super happy with that. And we got a lot of West Coast chants because my match was West Coast versus East Coast. And yeah, dude, it was just fucking, it was just magical, man. It was gay as shit. It was absolutely incredible. And I hope I get to work with both Effie's brunch and also GCW in general again. Because they've cultivated a fucking amazing environment. And they are definitely at the top of my list of places I want to work at all the time. Because it was a blast. I had a fucking great time, baby. But yeah, I wanted to share that because that was a blast. And also, if the off chance you hadn't heard of Big Gay Brunch or my wrestling, go check both of those out and follow me on Twitter. And fucking yeah, dude. What else have I done that I haven't talked about? That's the thing. What have I done that I don't talk about all the time, which is not a lot. I did do, it was a while ago, but it was since the podcast hasn't been on. I, for someone's birthday, did a rage room for the first time. Let me tell you, I don't know if you've ever done a rage room. It's a lot. It's fun. Don't get me wrong. It's a lot of fun. That, they're smart. They exist for a reason. But oh boy, it's a lot. Also, I will say, if you're gonna do a rage room, don't bring a lot of people. Or rent multiple rooms. Because we had 7 or 8, maybe more people in this room. Which is fun, but you run out of stuff so fast. But yeah, I'd never been to a rage room before. And for those of you who don't know what they are, basically you get put in a room and you just are given weapons and you just break shit. It's all shit that's been donated to them, and you just break stuff. Some are bigger than others, obviously. You go to a huge one in LA. Some of them, they'll let you break cars and shit. This one was a smaller one, but it was still cool. There's tons of bottles and dishes and, vases, and there was printers and all kinds of shit. A lot of glass. So I would recommend, if they're, because most of these places aren't going to give you a suit, wear long sleeve stuff. wear pants and a long sleeve shirt, because that glass is flying everywhere. So yeah, I recommend wearing layers. And then they give you, a mask and gloves, but yeah, and they just let you run free. But I feel if we had went with less people, if I went again, I would want to go with maybe just me and Lee. or like a small group, because man, you get addicted to it, like breaking shit. It feels good. And I think it's because you don't do that. You're not supposed to do that, obviously. When you're in your house, like, I feel like you associate, especially things like dishes, glasses, a vase, like you associate that type of stuff with like it breaking is a bad thing. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble, or oh fuck, I broke a plate or a dish or whatever. And even in media, as like, in cartoons or in children's shows, it was like, oh, we broke the vase. Mom's gonna be so mad. So to be able to do it on purpose, and like with like a golf club, I had the weapon I had. It was like a t-ball bat, but it was pink and it was like bent like a dragon's tooth knife. It was dude. I was like swinging it around. I was holding it upside down, so I was like doing like the fucking like the shonen slash. It was a blast. I did get hit in the back with a sledgehammer on accident. That did not feel great. Don't recommend that. I was standing there and someone did not clear the path, and just swung and missed their target and hit me directly in the center back. And don't get me wrong, I fucking ate that because I'm a champ. I'm a fucking beast, and I swallowed that whole. But that hurt. It didn't feel awesome. So don't recommend that. Don't do that. And don't hit people. If you go to a fucking rage room, your friends or family are not the target. Unless they are. In which case, you've got some stuff to figure out. That's a very public place to do that. Probably don't. But I digress. I do want to do one again. It was really fun. I want to break stuff. Listen. I don't know why this reminded me. But so I don't want to get into debate about guns and stuff. Please don't bring that to the comments. I don't ever want to own a gun. I don't need one for a multitude of reasons. But I really like gun design. I think they're cool looking. They're used in video games and cool stuff. So like I can appreciate a cool looking gun. Do I want it? No. Absolutely not. Get it away from me. However, I do really love airsoft guns and such, because those will not kill me or other people. It'll hurt if I get shot with one, right? You get shot with a BB, ow, it fucking stings. I'm not there, I die. So just a thought. But I have really been obsessed with, I keep seeing them on TikTok, and there are these fucking gel blaster things. And it's such a nightmare of a rabbit hole, because if you Google, or like most links that are trustworthy, like I think Jarvis Johnson a couple months ago was sponsored by a gel blaster company. But they're like the really obvious toy ones that are like plastic and like have like orange and black camouflage on them. And they have the big tub of gel beads that like screws on the top. It looks absolutely ridiculous. I don't like it. I don't want it because it doesn't look cool. And obviously, I look cool. So, put two and two together. Need a cool gel gun. But I keep seeing ones on TikTok that will be like fucking sick, metallic, fully automatic. Like, just looks like a fucking real gun, but it'll be like purple metallic. And then they have these sights you can put on the top, like a silencer, but it lights the gel bullets, so it comes out all rainbow, and they look incredible. And I keep coming across them on TikTok, and my fucking ADHD brain is like, oh, I want that. Give to me, please. Money, please. Give to me, please. You know? But then I go and it'll say like fucking RC toy launchers, like go, link in the bio. And then every comment is like, this company doesn't exist. Don't trust them. And I'm like, I don't want to, but I want gun. I want gel gun. Me want shoot gel BB. You know? Like, I don't want to trust these companies and lose my money and or identity. But a purple gel gun? Maybe. Maybe it's worth it. Leave in the comments. Is it worth it? You know? I want a purple gel launcher. I want to roll around my backyard and have a fucking fully automatic rainbow gun. So, I don't have one yet. haven't dove off the deep end yet. But hopefully, I was hoping to. So, me and Lee went to Denios a couple weeks ago. Denios, for those of you who don't know, is like a farmer's market. It's the swap meet. And we went just to cruise around and like, we were going like thrifting that day. So we went and looked at some stuff. Didn't really have anything cool. But I was like, oh dude, if any place has these fucking knockoff gel launchers in person that are dangerous, probably, it's Denios. Because that's where, as a kid, I used to buy toy guns at Denios all the fucking time. Oh my God, I had so many. I had one of those ones that like make noise and the fucking thing moves. And it was an AK. And it like the stock came off and the clip came out and everything. It was fucking sick. And it was like full size. It wasn't a little mini bullshit one. It was like a fucking real size. It was awesome. I was like fucking 8 years old. Like, bah, 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 pretending I was in fucking Sons of Anarchy or whatever. Throw a bunch of all the guns we bought that day, throw them in a duffel bag. All the kids would play pretend. We'd be like, we have to go make this deal. You know when you're a kid, you do a gun deal. Yeah, I'd been running plastic guns since I was a kid. Been doing gun runs for most of my life. But so I was like, oh, for sure they'll have gel launchers. Obviously they'll have gel launchers. Not a single one. Not a fucking peep from Denios did they have gel launchers. I was so upset. Disgusted. Vile. Could not believe my eyes. So, no luck there. So, my dreams for a gel launcher have been left in the hands of the earth. Maybe one day I'll get one. If I see it in person or someone sends it to me. Because I'm not putting, much as I love to joke around, not putting my card information into rctoylauncher.com. Sorry. That's how it is. Not gonna do it. I don't have enough for anyone to steal, but they'll do it. They'll do it anyway. But yeah, dude. That's the way that cookie crumble, if you know what I mean. Oh, I had crumble cookie for the first time. It was pretty good, not gonna lie. I get the hype. I mean, is it overhyped? But it was pretty good. I liked it. Wish the cookies were a little less soft and a little more crumbly. You know what I mean. Anyway, that seems like let's be honest, a great place to wrap it up. Yeah, thanks for joining me here on the pod. Again, no promises on an upload schedule, to be completely honest. I'm just gonna post when I can. But I have this office, so hopefully that can help me get in the groove. It's so hot in here. I'm sweating. Yeah, thank you for joining me. Make sure you go ahead in the description, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Go over and subscribe to this. Subscribe to the podcast, first of all, baby. But also go ahead and go over to our Let's Play channel and subscribe to that. The link will be in the description below. I'm really happy and proud of that and looking forward to continue working on it. Yeah, follow all that stuff. Make sure you look out for new episodes of the pod. Thank you all for listening. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And most importantly, thanks for stopping by.